Welcome to Leaders in Our Community. I'm Susan Yu, Marketing Director of IIBA Australia. In this segment, I will interview various leaders in our community. Today, I'm very pleased to introduce you to our Sydney Chair, Nayeem Mahmud. Welcome, Nayeem. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you, Suzanne. Thanks for asking.
So to start with, can you tell us a bit about yourself, your background, and how did you get into IIBA?
Oh, that's great. I'm always excited to tell a little bit about myself and my involvement with IIBA. As Suzanne mentioned, I'm the Sydney Chair for International Business Analysis Institute, or IIBA. I lead a group of amazing volunteers to promote the profession of business analysis by leading a lot of activities that creates value for business analysis community in Sydney. I also work as a senior manager at Grant Thornton, Australia, where I work in the technology consulting team, where I every day solve complex business problems for our clients and also lead technology transformation projects. I received the opportunity to try different things in life, I guess. So I worked as a lecturer, as a software developer, and also an implementation consultant before becoming a BA, to be honest. And I always like the story behind any product or service. So I like to explore how an organization creates value through product and services that it provides to its clients. And while working as a solution implementation consultant, I was first exposed to the business analysis concept and found it interesting and shifted my career to work as a business analyst.
Wow, that's wonderful. And how long have you been doing business analysis, and how long have you been involved? Like, why do you get involved with IIBA itself?
So I'm doing business analysis for almost 13 years now. Mm-hmm. My role at IIBA, actually, I'm volunteering for last 3.5 years for IIBA. But my first involvement with IIBA was when I participated in a study group around 7 years before, where I wanted to get some industry recognition through IIBA's Certified Business Analysis certification. So that's the first time I got engaged with IIBA. And after that, I continued to attend IIBA monthly events and other activities. And then I felt that as I'm coming and attending these events, I should actually give something back to the community as well. And asked IIBA Sydney Branch whether I can work as a volunteer. And it's been more than 3.5 years now volunteering for the Sydney Branch.
Wow. And you become the chair last year, isn't it, for a year?
That's right. That's right.
And so I personally, I'm part of IIBA Sydney as well. And I have to say, Naeem is one of the most compassionate leader I've worked with as well. Maybe you can introduce a little bit about the IIBA Sydney branch, like how big it is, how many volunteers, like how does it work?
So thank you, Susan. You're very kind. I'm passionate about business analysis. And I guess whatever I do is come from that passion. In Sydney, we have around 3,000 people in our community. So when we do some activities, some events, we reach out to more than 3,000 people who are part of our community. Mm-hmm. We have 30 active volunteers who works behind the scene very hard to create value for our community. We organize regular events for our members. We organize study groups where people can come and learn about business analysis, agile, and other items, and also become a certified business analysis professional. We started a mentoring program last year. I think the year before we did a pilot, and starting from last year, we started offering mentoring program for our Sydney members, where the experienced business analysts can come and help those who are young in the profession. We also do annual professional day. It's a great opportunity to come and learn from thought leaders what's happening in the industry, where the business analysis profession is moving towards, and also network.
Yeah.
We, other than annual professional day, we organize regular networking event, promote business analysis to different organizations. And this year in Sydney, we are trying some new initiatives as well. So we are planning to have the first BA manager meetup, which is focused for those who are leading business analysts in an organization. We're also planning to organize some weekend workshop. These will be very specific skill-based workshop where someone can come and learn specific techniques or specific skills in these workshops. And similar to last year, this year as well, we are organizing a joint event with Project Management Institute, where the members of IIBA and Project Management Institute will come together and help a not-for-profit organization to solve a business problem. It's the concept is very similar to a hackathon, but with a little bit of business analysis and project management touch on it.
Yeah, I highly recommend that. I participated last year, I would say. That's amazing in terms of the volume of work, just listening to it and to put into context, all these are done by people who are volunteers, who is doing it, putting their effort in on top of their full-time job, isn't it?
That's right. We have really passionate volunteers who are also business analysts, and they're just passionate to give it back to the community. And they're the one who are actually delivering these values to our members and the community. And since the COVID started, we actually moved our monthly events into a virtual environment. So instead of doing a monthly event, we are actually doing fortnightly virtual events for our members.
Yes, we were able to pivot it in a very, very short period of time. Like within 4 weeks, essentially, we already launched our first online event. In terms of if we have to, Naeem, talk to the audience, future potential volunteer, what is it for them? Should they be volunteering?
I can tell you about my experience. Initially, when I volunteered, I just wanted to network with our other BAs and build my network. I think that's where it started. But very soon, I think I started just loving the company of working with other BAs. BAs are always one of the nicest people to work with, to spend time with. I simply enjoy the company of my volunteers, of course. But the most important thing is you are actually helping the community to grow. So if someone is new to the business analysis community, this is a perfect opportunity to come and learn a little bit more about business analysis. If you are an experienced BA, this is a great place to come and see where the industry is going, and make sure that you fine-tune your skills that will keep you relevant to the market. So this is a great place to come, to meet with people, to network, and also give it back to the community. It's a fantastic place to come and spend quality time with members and volunteers. Thank
you very much, Naeem. It's a pleasure to talk to you and actually get to know a bit more about what Sydney is doing in IIBA. And I will be interviewing the various branches. Sydney is the first cap of the rank. Next month, I will try to interview Melbourne, and stay tuned and try to understand what the whole of Australia chapter are doing around Australia. Thank you very much.